What's up, guys? Shad Juice here. Back at you with an episode of Video Game Finds. Got some cool stuff to show you. Got an awesome thing to show you too. Really happy to grab this, man. I got it at a great price. This pickup right here, I don't even remember what I got. It's been a while. And I sold some of the stuff. I'm pretty sure there was a 64 system, a couple controllers, and a couple other games that I probably flipped to make the money back. But what I got to show you, got Turok 2 Seeds of Evil, Rugrats Scavenger Hunt, Power Rangers Rescue, which I'm pretty sure I don't have, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, and this was the game where I got the lot. Been wanting this for a while. The label isn't perfect, but finally grabbed a copy of Harvest Moon 64. Like I said, I can't remember what all was in this lot. There might have been some Sega stuff, or maybe there was a couple Super Nintendo games. I checked my phone. I've checked everything. I usually take pictures of like stuff I find, and I can't find it nowhere. But yeah, it's just kind of like a blur. I went and picked this up on my lunch at work. But yeah, Harvest Moon 64. Glad to add that to the 64 collection. At least get another hard one off the list. I'll show you this. Picked this up at Wally World on clearance for $1. A little Stay Puft. I can't remember how to. That's pretty cool. Don't want to get flagged there. But yeah, got that for $1. If you didn't watch my last check out my package video, I know a lot of people don't watch it. Probably because of the name, which I don't blame you, but I think it's funny. Anyways, this is what I grabbed. Got this off of eBay. We got Mega Man 6. Complete in the box. Another one to knock off the list. So now I need 2 and 5. I had the game already, so just gotta flip the game on eBay to get some of the cost back. But yeah, box is in pretty good condition. It's got a little slice right there, but it's not through it or nothing. Game, pretty minty shape. Let's see if I can grab the manual out. Manual's a little beat up. Got a sticker on it. But nonetheless, it's complete. I'm happy with it. 5 is going to be a pain. I don't even have that game, so if I get it complete, I can't like flip it to get the money back, some of the money back with the game, which kind of stinks, but maybe I'll track it down someday. But that's it for that. Next up, I got a NES pickup I got the other day. Guy hit me up, said he had some games. I could barely understand what this dude was saying, but there's a couple good ones in there, so I offered him 30. Said that's cool if I come pick them up. I said alright. About a half hour later, he calls me back and said, well, how much would you give me if I meet you somewhere? I said, I mean, it's not going to be a whole lot more, man. You know, like maybe $40. So I went and met him after work. He was a half hour late. And he gets out of his truck, and there's like a tall boy of Bud Ice in the console. I'm like, well, that's cool. Drinking and driving in rush hour traffic, I mean, is that why you're late? Anyways, it's beyond the fact, but here's the games I got. They all do work. I just tested them. We got Bases Loaded. We got Golf. Black Label. Tennis. Black Label. Got Excite Bike. Got Silent Service. I don't know if it's picking this up, but can you guys like see the bubbling on there? Now there's a few of the games in here that's got this bubbling on it. I've seen it before, but not a lot. Does anybody know what the hell causes that? Is it heat? I don't think it's water damage because all the games work. I don't know. I don't know why it does that. Have you guys ever had that happen to any of your games? Nintendo games? We got a Tecmo Bowl. We got Bases Loaded 3. It's got the bubbling on it too. Missing the top label. Rally Bike. Don't know if I have this one or not. That's probably the only one I don't know if I have or not. Got Turtles 2, the arcade game, with the bubbling on it. We got Punch Out. It's got that bubbling on it too. These games came in one of them leather Nintendo cases. It was beat up, and the handle and the thing to lock it was rusty and it stunk, so I just threw it away, man. I didn't want to save it. Got Bases Loaded 2. Got the first Ninja Turtles. Got a little label peeling there. Got Paperboy. Skate or Die. Skate or Die. And good old Contra, the best for last. And this one's in good shape. No bubbling on it, so that's cool. Yeah, I wasn't a bad pickup for $40. I wasn't happy with the bubbling. I tried to get him back down to 30, but he didn't want to. He's like, oh man, all the gas. I'm like, well, time's the money, bro. You're like half hour late, man. Trying to get home to my kid and stuff. Anyways, got one last pickup. Pretty awesome pickup, guys. This was actually listed on Craigslist. It was on there for an hour or two before I seen it. And they only wanted $40 for it, which I was shocked. Because it was complete in the box. I'm going to give you a little story. Like, I ended up, it was like 8 or 9 o'clock at night when I found it on Craigslist. So I asked him if I could get it tomorrow. He said, yeah, that's fine. And, so the next day I decided I was going to go pick it up on my lunch. And we got an older Mitsubishi Eclipse, man. We've had this thing for years. It's been like our good backup car. And it leaks oil and everything. It doesn't look the greatest, but I took that to work that day and just to drive it. And when I was going down the road, all of a sudden I didn't have no brakes, man. Brakes went to the floor, man. I about shit myself. Anyways, I got over, pulled over, and checked the brake fluid. It was kind of low. I went and asked the neighbor if he had any brake fluid. And come to find out, when I went around the back side of the car, I seen oil all over the ground. So, yeah, the brake line busted. So, luckily my buddy Mike towed me home. Anyways, so I didn't get a chance to get it. I emailed him back and said, hey, man, this is what happened. Most people would... I wouldn't even believe it either, but I sent him a picture of my car with the oil on it, like man, I'm not making it up, it really happened. And so later on that evening, I used our other car and went and met him, and I picked it up. I'm so happy I did. I can't believe this, guys, but let's see how I do this, because this is pretty big here. I'm going to put it up on the table and then pick the camera up. There's a little sneak. We got, complete in the box, the original Xbox Halo 1 system. The special edition green console. This box is in really, really good shape. Here's the side. I'm trying to make some room here, guys. The only problem is on the back of the box. Right there by the flap. That's it. The rest of it's pretty damn good shape. I mean, I can kind of glue that back together. Lift that up a little bit. Glue that. But yeah, guys, the system was in the plastic. It's got all the paperwork. The system itself is in mint condition, man. Mint condition. It came with 2 controllers. Came with the original Halo controller. I've always wanted this system. I love Halo. I got the Halo 3 system on Xbox 360, and I got the Halo 5 on Xbox One. I'm missing the Reach and the Halo 4 systems, but maybe one day I'll grab that. And it came with the original Xbox controller there. But yeah, guys, this was a hell of a deal. 40 bucks. Like, one of the last ones I seen sold, it had 2 of the green controllers and everything, but it was like over 300 bucks, man. I don't know if people were sleeping on this, or maybe he did have other hits, and he just kept me because I was the first one or something, but I'm glad he did. This is definitely staying in the collection. I don't really want to take it back out the box, but I think I might. Nah. You can see in there, it's still in the wrapping. Styrofoam's all in there. I'll put a picture at the end of this video. I had it all laid out on the table, man, but that's pretty awesome. It still gets some. I know the system isn't really rare, but I bet you it's kind of rare to find it in the box, of course. And the box is in pretty good shape, so yeah, guys, I was pretty happy to score that, man. I'm really excited about that. It's got a game in there. It's the Platinum Hits Edition, but I got that version upstairs, so that works out good. But yeah, guys, appreciate you watching the video. Let me know what you think of what I got on this episode. Please drop me some comments, guys. I love to read them and love to reply. Peace.